Oh, the glories of being a perfectionist. This is probably take 127. I just want to say thank you so much for stopping by. I don't know how you heard about me or what you even know about me, but I want to share a little bit of my story with you. So about 5 years ago, it's roughly been about 5 years ago, I began having a steady weight gain. I was in the process of running marathons and training for marathons. There were many days that I spent getting up in the morning at 3 o'clock in the morning and running long miles. I ran a couple of marathons before I actually ever ran in a marathon where I would get a medal. And through that process and just a lot of changes in our home life, I began to notice a spiral. I started gaining weight that I couldn't explain. I started going to my doctor and trying to figure out what was going on. I started getting really tired, having a lot of irregularities within my body that were not common to what I had experienced in the past. I went to several different doctors, a couple of different specialists, one for my gut, and then my primary care physician. I was having blood tests ran every year, sometimes every 6 months. I've been to 2 different hormone specialists, chiropractor, naturopath, and I honestly I've been exhausted through the process of trying to figure out what is going on with my body. I've gained over 80 pounds within that 5-year period of time, which led to cycles of depression and anxiety. So I was also having panic attacks during that period of time. I didn't recognize them as panic attacks because I had never experienced that before. I went to my doctor, and my doctor told me that she felt like my panic and anxiety attacks were partially being stimulated from the stressful changes that were happening in our life, as well as possible depression from my steady weight gain. During that process also, with the frustration of not losing weight, I began to eat whatever I wanted to eat because I had been dieting, I was consistently exercising, and I had nothing to show for it. And so if you're out there and you've been doing those things and you find yourself feeling super frustrated, I can completely relate. I went from feeling that way to, again, just a gradual increase of continuing to feel worse, because by that time shame and guilt had entered the picture, because I was now eating in a way that I knew wasn't okay. I knew wasn't good for my body, and I knew wasn't helping my body feel better. It was only contributing to me feeling worse. And so over the past 4 months, I have started beginning to make small changes. I actually found a friend of mine who was selling some elderberry syrup, and I decided to jump back on. I love anything that there is to do with herbs and gardening and plants and reading about those things and the benefit of those things and how they can help our body. I believe it all just kind of works together. I believe that, there's a reason why oranges grow in December, because they're packed with vitamin C. I believe there's a reason why watermelon grows in the summer, because we need to be hydrated. So I just am able to look at stuff like that and just see the beauty in it, and just appreciate that so much. And so I also just began really working on myself individually with my thought life. I had been running with a steady stream of negative thinking, and it is very difficult to pull yourself out of that boat when you are in that process. And so I have decided that I am done with thinking that way and feeling that way, and I started a 21-day fast, and that has gone really well. Actually, yesterday was my last day for the 21-day fast. I have also done a 7-day detox. That contributed. I didn't lose a lot of weight. I lost 2 pounds. But during that process, it just helped me. I could tell the rebuilding of my metabolism like it was supposed to be, because my metabolism isn't where it should be. And just the process of elimination. I am so far from perfect, it's not even funny. I am attempting to, go to the gym at least 2 times in a week. Could I do more? At some point, I will make the attempt to do more, but you got to start where you are. Start with what you have. If you can't eliminate everything at one time, which is really a difficult thing to do, then don't. Begin eliminating something or adding something in. Maybe you're not a good water drinker. I'm not a good water drinker, so that's my next goal. My next goal is to start doing a larger intake of water every day. You have to figure out where you need to start. I was to the point of drinking probably 7 cups of coffee a day just to sustain my energy level. And if any of you know how that works, caffeine will only make you crash, especially that amount of caffeine and amount of sugar. And so I have a very long process ahead of me, but I'm willing to put in the work that it requires for my body to be whole. And over the period of time for the 21 days and through the 7-day detox, I have also made some changes with some of the things that I'm putting into my body. I've lost 8 pounds, and I'm on a steady stream of continuing to do that. And I don't care if it's a pound a week or a half a pound a week. The things that I'm putting in my body are different. They're better for my body, and they're helping build up the cells in my body from where I've currently been. This is a journey for me. This is not a quick fix it all in one night type of situation. And I don't know where your situation lies. Maybe you're in a position where it is a quick fix for you and it is a one night situation for you. But for me, that's not where I'm at. My friend bought me a bracelet, and it says it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And at the time we were running marathons. And I just believe in that. I believe that this life that we live, we have one life to live, and we're given one body to take care of. And I have not done well for my body, and that's changing. Again, it's a slow process, but you know what? We're at the beginning of a year, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen and how things are going to move. And I would love for you to join me in this journey. Maybe for you, it's a matter of being well mentally as well as physically or spiritually or emotionally. I don't know where you're at in your life or where your struggles are, but I would absolutely love to be able to connect with you. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a counselor. I'm not a psychiatrist or psychologist. I'm just a mom. I'm a mom. I'm a friend. I'm a wife. And I am here for you. If there is anything that I can do to help, I would love to connect with you. I'd love to talk with you. I'd love to share with you some of the things that I'm doing. And some of the videos that you'll see or the posts that I'll be posting will talk about some of those things. But more than anything, I'd love to be able to connect with you. And if there's something that maybe I learned that I can share and pass along to you, to me, it's worth it. I hope that we get to talk to each other or meet each other sometime. I don't know where you're at, but I would love for the opportunity to be able to get to know you a little bit better. Please take a look at my website. It's mdoilsforyou.com, www.mdoilsforyou.com. Like and subscribe, or if you're seeing this for the first time on one of my social media posts, I would love for you to go to my website and send me an email. Send me a comment on a post. Let me know what things are going on for you and how life is, and I would love to just catch up and chat and get to know you.